Kimi Antonelli has extended a winning streak that reached 3 races and taken the Montreal Sprint, vaulting him into a clear championship lead. Rivals are pushing upgrades and changing strategies now, and teams are recalibrating qualifying, tyre and reliability plans to contain his momentum. If Antonelli keeps winning, teams will shift from chasing outright pace to damage limitation and strategic counters, and the title fight will be decided more by consistency than single race peaks. The government has raised petrol and diesel prices and launched a 90-day austerity push while accelerating ethanol blending and new UAE oil deals. The administration is prioritizing energy security by cutting oil demand, diversifying supply routes, and expanding ethanol to reduce crude imports. These policies will increase pressure on food prices and household budgets, will expand ethanol use, and will force continued price adjustments and supply diversification. Usman Sonko has been dismissed as Prime Minister and is now standing to become Speaker of the National Assembly after the previous Speaker resigned. The PASTEF majority is consolidating power and is pressuring President Faye, while the country is facing deep debt and sensitive IMF negotiations. This will increase parliamentary leverage over reforms, will slow or reshape IMF-driven austerity, and will intensify political competition ahead of the 2029 presidential cycle. A federal appeals panel has refused to rehear Mahmoud Khalil's case, leaving his path to the Supreme Court open after he was detained for pro-Palestinian activism. The courts are wrestling with jurisdictional limits that are sending immigration disputes into administrative channels and testing whether First Amendment and due process claims can get federal review. A Supreme Court decision will determine whether detainees can use federal courts to protect political speech, and will shape how immigration enforcement treats protest-linked cases. A gunman named Nasiah Best has been fatally wounded by Secret Service officers after opening fire near a White House checkpoint, and a bystander has been injured. Security agencies are facing scrutiny because they are reviewing how someone with prior White House encounters and a stay-away order was able to approach a checkpoint and be engaged there. Federal investigators will review use of force, agencies will tighten perimeter controls, and Congress will increase pressure to fund stronger screening and monitoring at White House entry points.